not quite tender yet. So in the meanwhile, we're going to start rolling out some pasta dough. So we've got, this is actually a KitchenAid attachment. It's just the pasta roller. And I've divided the whole chunk of pasta dough that we made into 4 chunks. And I've lightly floured it because we don't want it sticking to our rollers. And actually throughout the process, you may see me adding extra flour if it starts to get too sticky. So we're going to need an extra set of hands up here if someone wants to catch the pasta as we feed it through. This is actually going to be the kneading process. And actually through this, we're going to be taking it, we're going to send it through, we're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to send it through again. And we're going to do that a few times, and this is how we're allowing the pasta roller to do our kneading for us. We have hand crank versions of these things too. I've actually had a few. They broke. So now I treated myself to this nice KitchenAid pasta roller. You can actually find them at discounted prices on eBay. I'm going to do one more time. Alright, so Chloe, if you want to set that to 2, to number 2, that'd be perfect. You kind of got to pull it out a little bit, and then there you go. Perfect. And we're going to send that through, and if you want to receive that, it's changing the thickness of the roller, so it's actually going to be, we don't want it to fold up on itself, so we want to keep it on a nice flat sheet, which you're doing beautifully. Thank you. You want to put it on 3 now. Same deal. You kind of pull it out, and actually, I actually can do this with both hands, so that is not that crazy. And I feel it getting a little bit wet, so I am going to flour. I'm going to flour this a little bit. And if it starts to, you know, look like the texture's not 100% right, it may just not have kneaded enough, and you can always send it through again. There's times when I've refolded it at this stage of the game, and no big deal. So we're putting it through number 3 again. There's little bits of air in there. I'm seeing little bubbles, but that's gonna knead it right now. You want to send it to a number 4 for me? And the beauty of this, these ravioli tray that we're going to be using, this ends up being like almost like the perfect length and width for that template. So it's coming out nice, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pasta. We're going to put it on number 5 now. Beautiful. This is where extra set of hands might be good because it's going to start getting a little bit more delicate. I can actually put it on. Whoa, whoa. Oh, now we're cruising. All right.
Talk about speeding up the process.
We'll put it on number 6. Oh. Oh, it's hard to get right in the middle there. Actually, I like that. I think number 4 is good. Cruising. Look at that. Whoa.
It might be going too fast.
It's a little bit delicate in some spots. It looks like it actually might have, hopefully did break through there. You can actually probably use, oh, okay.
That's beautiful, huh?
It is nice, so I'm going to lay that down there.
And we're going to use...
This actually looks a little too thin. I see holes in it too. I'm gonna refold this sucker. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay. Yeah, it's a little thin. I'm not gonna go as
It's on what, 5 or 6?
It's a little bit beyond 6, but it's okay. I'm gonna re-knead. I'm gonna go back to number 4, and I think I might just go at 5. We'll see where we're at with that, but that was a little crazy. It might have needed to get kneaded a little bit more, and I'm gonna.
Well, I can see that there's definitely.
This is good to see because it doesn't always. You're not always going to have the exact same results every time, but I want to make sure that our dough has some integrity to it. We don't want to have, the worst thing would be, we boil our raviolis and the butternut squash is, I'm going to put more flour on this. Our butternut squash is bursting out of our ravioli, or we're exploding. If you have your pasta dough is too thin, it's not going to contain the filling, and you want that perfect bite fuller. A nice plump ravioli with all of the filling in there. You don't want to. Yeah, I'm adding a little bit more flour, and that actually seems to be
That's, yeah.
Better.
That's
It looks a little bit better. And maybe we'll just do the number 5. Look at that, it's gorgeous.
oh, absolutely.
That looks pretty perfect now. I'm not seeing as many like little, I was like seeing little defects in the dough, but that looks pretty darn good. So actually, go ahead and take another little break, and we'll see you guys in a few.